What becomes the storyline is Charlie Morton, who line drive off of him, kicks off. They get the out. He keeps pitching, strikes out McCormick. Maldonado lines out, strikes out Altuve, and then you see the twist of the leg. People online are wondering, was that an Achilles? Is that his knee? Like, what just happened? And then the tweet comes out about 10, 15 minutes later that it's broken fibula. Fractured fibula. So like, that's insane. Talk about adrenaline being one of the craziest drugs on the planet. My goodness. But yeah, I think everyone's just sitting there kind of thinking, all right, well, the Braves have to win this game because you're up 5-0 and you just lost one of your best players. And then everyone's thinking if the Braves lost last night, I think everyone would be saying they're dead. They just lost Morton. They lost a game. They were up 5-0. Like we'd be saying like, Braves, it was fun. Like, congratulations, Houston. Now everyone, and I think everyone was thinking this for the last 6 innings, it's kind of like, what's the Braves' plan the rest of the way? Because we love Fried. Ion deserves even more love, but Charlie Morton was supposed to be, 2, if not 3, important starts in this series if it went 7.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably going to go game 5 if he was still here. Maybe game 4 if they needed him to. But so, I mean, they were going to have a bullpen game. Now it looks like they're going to have 2 bullpen games unless they can rely on who can give him starts. Smiley.
Yeah.
Wright, could he, throw some innings for them? Is Chavez going to have to eat a bunch of innings? I mean, they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But I think getting the victory, like you said, was paramount. I mean, I agree the narrative and the overall feeling of the series would have been absolutely different had, the Astros come back and done that. But like I said earlier, it just felt like it was over from the first inning on. Once they got out of that first inning, it never felt like the game was close.
I don't know the public's opinion on Morton. Obviously, it's terrible, and I feel bad for him that he's hurt. But my takeaway is that because the Braves won, I don't think it really changes the rest of the series as much as if the Braves had lost this game. There's been teams out there that has an ace. Cliff Lee with the Rangers. If you lose the Cliff Lee games, you fucked. You kind of need him to win you 2. That wasn't Morton. And if you had to choose a pitcher, I would have probably chose Fried. So the fact they won and they only need 3 more and they have a bullpen day. Like if they win the bullpen day, that's awesome. And then also Ion and Fried. One of those guys wins 2 or whatever. So it really doesn't change unless it goes 7, and then I'll be like, damn, really wish we had Morton. But if it ends in 6 either way, I don't think it's going to affect. Yeah, I think if this series ends in 6, no one can point to Morton's injury as a reason for it going whatever way it went.
The only thing is just an additional time that those guys had to eat innings, and Minter going as long as he did, and Matzik kind of getting more exposure and all that stuff. So I think Charlie, we could have seen him go into the 6th easily yesterday and save some of that. But
obviously,
I see what you're saying.